Thanksgiving is fast approaching us, so I think that now is a great time for us to start talking about Brown Friday. Brown Friday, don't you mean Black Friday? No, Brown Friday, not Black Friday. Brown Friday is the day after Thanksgiving when plumbers see a spike in calls due to clogged sink drains, garbage disposals, and toilets. So in preparation of that, I think we need to talk about this guy, a garbage disposal. Have you ever looked down in your garbage disposal? A lot of people assume that it's like a blender or a grinder of some sort, but that's not even the case. If you look down in here, really, there's no teeth. There's these little pieces of metal down here that they swing around and they push food to the sides, the side walls. And on that side wall is a grinding ring. It's kind of like a cheese grater in the shape of a circle, and the food just rubs on that and it gets all grinded up like on a cheese grater and makes it into tiny little particles, which then wash down the drain. I'm going to give you some tips today to help keep your garbage disposal at least surviving through the holiday. Okay, so now that we kind of know how a garbage disposal works, let's go over some things you should not put down your garbage disposal. Things like fruit pits, eggshells, bones, your utensils, like your eating utensils, and grease. Some of these are pretty obvious. I mean, like, why would you stick a fork in a garbage disposal, right? But it happens. I see it all the time. Beer bottle caps, they shouldn't go in there. Any bottle cap shouldn't go in there. But the grease is probably the one that's going to get you for the holidays. The grease, because there's so much cooking, there's so much food and things, and don't put grease down your disposal, because you're supposed to run cold water with your disposal. So if you put grease down it, you put cold water down it, that's going to make the grease solidify, which is just going to block up everything, and it's not going to be good. I get the thought process behind it. You know, the hot water should keep the grease liquid and flush it down, but it don't work that way. I mean, it's Thanksgiving. Get that old cranberry sauce can, set it on the counter, pour your grease in there. You know, the beans. Get the bean can, put the grease in something else and let it solidify and throw it away. Don't put it down your disposal. You're just asking for trouble. If something does get in the disposal that's not supposed to be in there, say that let's use the bottle caps for an example. Say that a bottle cap just falls down in the sink, rolls around, and goes right into the disposal. How do you get it out of there? Well, first of all, don't stick your hand in there. Come on now. I mean, unless you want your hands rubbed across a cheese grater and come back with a nub, you know. So first of all, you want to make sure you kill the power to it. I recommend a pair of needle nose pliers, but really, it's a thing. They make a thing. It's for fishermen. It's I got it in my toolbox. I should have brought it up here, but it's a long thing with a little tiny beak and a handle back here, and you can stick that down in there and grab it and pull it out. It's meant to reach down in a fish's throat and pull the hook out of its mouth if it's down deep. But it does the same thing. You can reach down in a garbage disposal and pull out whatever's in there and just pull it right out. If your garbage disposal gets jammed and you can't see what the problem is, there's a couple of things you can try. If you turn it on and it just buzzes, sometimes, this one isn't a good example, but sometimes on the bottom, right in the center, there's a spot with an Allen wrench, an Allen keyhole, and you take an Allen wrench and you put it in there and you can break it free. And once you break that free, make sure to pull the Allen wrench out, turn it on, and see if it works. I mean, if it works, that's great. Let's say you were to flip the switch and it doesn't even hum or anything. Okay, a lot of them, let's see if this has one. A lot of them have a reset button. This one has a reset button right there. The ones I was talking about, the Badgers that have the Allen key in the bottom, they also have a reset button on the bottom as well. You hit that reset button, then break it free, and then try it, and that should clear it, and you'll be good to go. So now let's talk about cleaning your garbage disposal. There are multiple ways to do that. I mean, you can just run water and put ice cubes down it. That should clear out most things in your garbage disposal. I don't know how it works, but it just does. I don't know, just do it. You can also take lemon or orange peels with the citric stuff in it, and the acid can help break down some of the food particles and stuff that's stuck there, and also leave you with a pretty cool smell in your garbage disposal. So that'll work out for you. One of the tricks that I saw that seems to be the best, I believe, is baking soda and vinegar. You put some baking soda down in there, and then you put some vinegar and let it foam and do its thing, because everybody knows baking soda and vinegar is really good for cleaning a lot of stuff, including your garbage disposal. So let that stuff foam up in there, and then run some cold water to flush it all out of there, and now your garbage disposal is clean. Okay, so now we know how a disposal works. We know what not to put in a garbage disposal. We know how to clear a jam. We know how to fix it if your reset button trips. And we know how to clean it and make it smell nice and keep it working. So I think with that might be a good survival guide to get your disposal through the holiday. So if you want more tips and tricks and things like that, stick around, check out another video, and who knows, you might learn something. With that, we'll see you in the next one.